and several other people in the community. I mean, I say several, it was a lot of people in the community, but we all went to this tree that these three girls had hit. They were soldiers. They were coming to the beach for the weekend.
Soldiers where?
They were from Fort Jackson. They were female soldiers. But everybody was just saying the car was all messed up. You know, the ones that had seen it. Some people had seen the car. But some had seen it that night when it happened because a bunch of people went there to the wreck. But then some of them had seen it at the tow yard or on the way to the tow yard or stuff like that. You know, some people had seen it. But it was pretty much what I saw at the wreck site was a fence tore down and a big pine tree that you could see had a very bad scar on it. But the tree, other than that, the tree didn't look much harm to it. But the freaking car, it was an old early 70s Impala heavy car. I think it was 4-door maybe. But the freaking front of the car was just like a big old arch, horseshoe type arch, almost all the way back to the firewall. The center, where the hump was in the center, that would be where the transmission is. It was pushed all the way up to the ceiling. It was just kind of, there was hair hanging from the windshield and chunks of meat and blood and blood all over the dash and the seats. But in the back of the floorboard, I had found there was a Tony Orlando and Dawn 8-track tape. But I could see there was some blood there present. But anyway, I grabbed the tape, and underneath it was brains, and inside of the tape had brains falling out of it, dripping out of it.
Tony Orlando.
It was a Tony Orlando and Dawn, yeah, 8-track tape. But it was laying in the blood.
How'd that make you feel?
It made me feel different, that's for sure, but I don't know how to exactly describe how it made me feel. Because I think 2 of them had died and 1 of them was still alive, but eventually died from their injuries. But yeah, that was total blunt force trauma. They passed out at the wheel, and there was beer cans all in the car. This was the 70s. I mean, this was common in the 70s. You know, floorboard would be full of beer cans, but yeah. Budweiser beer cans, I do remember.
That might be why we have the driving laws we got today, huh?
Could be, yeah. One of them passed out. The driver passed out at the wheel and hit that big tree. And they were probably rolling 55, 60, maybe 70. Who knows? But that goes to show you.
Wow.
Car versus tree, especially a tree like that. The tree won.
I fought a tree and the tree won.
It won.
I fought a tree and the tree won.